Hello guys, welcome to the second part of learning English idioms for everyday use. As you know, these idioms are idioms for everyday use, so they are very frequent and they are the most commonly used idioms in the English world. As you might know, if we use these idioms, we might seem very proficient in English. So it's optional. If we use them, we seem better. So the choice is yours. So guys, today's lesson is about idioms from food. But hey, before getting started with the second unit of idioms for everyday use, let's have a look on the previous unit and its idioms. Let's go. So guys, these are the idioms of the previous unit, and we will have a real quick look on this unit. The black market is a market that is illegal in 99% of the times, in 99% of the places. And the people who are trading in this market are usually risking their lives because it's very dangerous. But if you want to trade in this market, usually you have to pay much more money in this market than the usual market. And the prices, whether you want to buy something or you want to sell something, you have to pay or you have to get much more money than the ordinary market. It seems exciting, huh? Don't try this at home. Okay, the second idiom is to feel blue. Feeling blue means to feel depressed and mentally not okay. That's very simple. The third idiom is the green light. Having the green light means being able to do something. I'm going to show the meaning of this idiom for you. In example, I was not able to drive a car, but now I have the green light to drive a car because I have a driving license. So the driving license gave me an opportunity and a green light to drive a car. The second one is green with envy. Green with envy means being jealous of someone's good fortune. If I'm green with envy, it means that I am jealous of your good fortune. Next idiom is in black and white. In black and white means something that is not true but causes no harm. For example, this. I couldn't believe it, but there it was in black and white. As clear as it could be, the letter said that I had won a trip to Europe. The next idiom is in the black. In the black means to be in a very good situation financially. If I am in the black, I always have a lot of money and I afford everything I need. The next idiom is the opposite of the previous idiom. It means being in a very bad situation financially in general. The next idiom is out of the blue. Out of the blue means not expected and surprising. I'm going to tell you the meaning of the red carpet in an example. Imagine that a celebrity goes to a city that didn't go there for a long time. The people of that town embraces them with open arms and roll out the red carpet. So it's very obvious, I guess. The next idiom is red tape. To go through a lot of red tape means to go through a very difficult process. The next idiom is a white lie. A white lie means a small lie that is not important or doesn't have very bad effect. Okay, then we're done with the review of the previous unit. Now we have to study the second unit, idioms from food. First, as the previous unit, we have to read this reading, and after that we'll take a look at the questions of this reading, and at last we can take a look at the meanings of the idioms. A real lemon. The used car I bought for $300 was a lemon. My friend said I was nice to believe the baloney the seller gave. The seller said that the car was like new, with only 10,000 miles in it. She called it reliable transportation at a very low price. She said she was really selling it for peanuts. Starting the engine of the car was a piece of cake. I just turned the key, no problem. However, soon I was in a pickle. The brakes didn't work. The owner of the Cadillac... Wait a second. What is the meaning of Cadillac? Cadillac is a very prestigious car from General Motors. And let's continue. The owner of the Cadillac I had went bananas. When he saw the damage to the front of his car, he started shouting at me and wouldn't stop. Now I have to pay him $2,000 to repair his car. But my friend Nina was a peach. She took my car to the garbage dump so that I didn't have to see it again. So now let's answer the questions. Does something that is a lemon work well? Have you ever bought a lemon? Okay. Something that is a lemon as it's very obvious right here, is something that does not work very well. It might be out of use. Have you ever bought a lemon? For me, yes, a lot. What about you? Have you ever bought a lemon? Tell me in the comments. Next question is something that is a piece of cake easy to do or hard to do? Name some things that are a piece of cake for you to do. Yes, the thing that is a piece of cake is very easy to do. Imagine a piece of cake. Is a piece of cake easy to eat? So yes, it seems a very logical similarity, doesn't it? The third question, when someone goes bananas, what happens to the person? The person goes crazy, definitely, and it's very obvious, according to the passage. So guys, let's go on to the meanings of the idioms. The first idiom is the apple of one's eye. Let's read the examples first, and then we're gonna discuss the meanings. The baby is the apple of her grandfather's eye. He thinks that she's wonderful. Being the apple of one's eye means to be someone's favorite person. Baloney. His speech about the importance of helping the poor is baloney. He wouldn't even give his best friend a dime. A dime means a 10-cent coin. And baloney means something that is nonsense and absurd. The next idiom is to cream someone. Our basketball team really creamed its opponent. Our team won by a score of 120 to 60. To cream someone means to totally beat someone in a game. So the next idiom is fishy. On our return home, we found the front door open and we suspected that something fishy was going on. The meaning of this idiom seems very obvious. Something that is fishy is something suspicious, or not right, or honest. The next idiom is to go bananas. As we said, to go bananas means to go crazy. So let's read the example. She went bananas when she heard she had won first prize in the talent contest. And again, as we said, to go bananas means to go crazy. In a pickle. Being in a pickle means to be in a very bad situation or a very terrible or difficult situation. So let's read the example. Bill was in a pickle. After filling his car with gas, he could not find the money to pay. Next idiom is a lemon. A lemon means something that does not work very well. The new tape player I bought was a lemon, and I'm going to take it back to the store for a new one. Next idiom is nuts. Tony must be nuts to pay over $100 for a shirt. Nuts means someone that is very crazy or very upset. But in this sentence, it means someone that is very crazy. So, Tony must be nuts to pay over $100 to buy a shirt. But the rich people do this, don't they? A peach. When I was sick last week, Susan visited me and bought groceries for me. She's a peach. To be a peach means to be a very nice person. It's very obvious, isn't it? And peanuts. Rose buys used clothes at a second-hand stores, and she gets nice-looking clothes for peanuts. For peanuts means for a very low price, as it's obvious in this example. So, for example, if I buy something for peanuts, it means that I buy it for free or for a very low price. No, not free, but for a very low price. Okay, the last idiom is a piece of cake. And we discussed it, but we will discuss it again. Don't worry about it. The math test was a piece of cake for Eric. He is very good at doing math problems. If something is a piece of cake, it means that this thing is very easy to do. Imagine a piece of cake. If you want to eat this piece of cake, is it easy or is it difficult? Eating a piece of cake is very easy. So this similarity, as I said, is logical. So doing something that is a piece of cake means doing something that is very easy. Except for math, I don't know anything about mathematics. It's not a piece of cake for me at all. So guys, we're done here. And these are the idioms for today's unit. Idioms from food. And hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to use them and practice them every day in every single sentence that you use. Because if you do this, you seem very fluent. If a person uses a lot of idioms, he seems very fluent in that language. If you speak without using any idioms, you won't really seem very proficient. will you? So thanks for watching. Don't forget to tell me your ideas in the comments if I had mistakes or something, or if you have any further questions. Thank you and bye.